What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, back with another live stream. I wasn't really planning on doing this one, but it's just really hot outside and I got bored, so you know what? Let's just jump on here, see if anyone joins in. And yeah, getting close to the 4th of July. Hope everyone has a good 4th coming up and lots of fireworks and all that good stuff, eating, all that. I'm probably not going to be doing anything, but yeah. All right, got a couple codes to give away here at the end of this as well for anyone interested in winning a couple digital codes, copies, whatever you want to call them. I do have a couple of those to give away. And yeah, some of the stuff you guys have seen before. I'm going to show some stuff I picked up at Days of the Dead again for those who didn't watch that video and some other things. But it's early on a Sunday, so I don't really expect too many people to be in here. But we'll see what happens, right? All right. Before I dive into the pickups, let's kind of go over what's going on over at Vinegar Syndrome, Severin, things like that. I don't know if anybody's even in here right now. If you're here, let me know if you're here. Let's see if this is correct. Expect a few people to jump in, not too many, but we'll see. Check. See what's going on here. Nope, that's not what I want. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear me good and everything. All right. Daniel, what's going on? Plainview. We're going to give it a few minutes to get going here. All right. It's already getting close to Halloween, actually. Stores have their Halloween stuff out now, which is just really early. The beginning of July is really strange. And before I jump into the movie stuff, I do want to say Spirit Halloween has announced their new stuff for this year. So I'm gonna show you guys that stuff real quick and the things that I'm interested in picking up. I'll probably wait till I get like a half off coupon or, wait till the season's over or something. But they do have some new items announced. They do have the Crypt Keeper, which is pretty cool. I'm not too sure about the voice that they chose to use on this one, and it's $400, and that seems a little freaking high. But it is really cool. Does not come with the chair, by the way, if anyone's curious. It doesn't come with it. But again, I'm not too sure about the chose for it or anything. I don't think that's the original voice, if you guys can hear it. But yeah, $400 for that. It's a little steep, but it is really cool. So that's one of them I'm kind of watching. And then, of course, the new Leatherface that they have is really cool as well. It's sold out for a second, but coming soon. They don't have a price on this one yet, but I heard it is like $350. I do believe on that one. But this is pretty sweet. I don't know if you guys can hear the audio or not, but I know Lowe's has their version of it as well. I do like this one a little bit better. That Lowe's version is quite a bit cheaper, though. Yeah, it's just I'm getting excited. They're announcing their new stuff. This is all the new stuff coming. I don't see. There's another one I was looking at. It's like the sad clown one, but I don't see it in this section. Anyways, I just wanted to show that real quick. You can hear the audio. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. I mean, the only reason I got back here Reagan back here was because it was half off. I mean, if it wasn't half off, I definitely would not have gotten her. So even at that, I mean, it was like $300 normally, or $280 or something like that. Half off, sure, why not? But oh, more storms coming in. All right, cool. It's been storming like every day. All right, let's jump over to Vinegar Syndrome and check out some of their new announcements. Now, this is subscriber week, summer subscriber week. So every day on the site, they will have new titles at a discounted rate. But let's check out their new releases for July here, for the July package. So we got Gorgo, I guess is what it's called. I'm not familiar with a lot of these Godzilla type movies, these monster movies like that. Just never really been interested in them, but this is one of their new ones coming out here. Let's see. I'm not going to go over like all the features and stuff. This is a 4K from them. Tons of features on here, lobby cards, posters, press book, all kinds of stuff. I've not seen this, don't know anything about this one. Like a sea monster. I know this is a pretty popular title, I just don't know much about it. And then we have Terror at 10 Killer, which the slip looks interesting, right? I mean, the slips always just draw you in. Another one I don't know anything about. I'm sure it is extremely low budget and terrible, but maybe in a good way. This is from, what year is this one? 1986. So those mid-80s horror movies that just get lost in the shuffle. So let me know if you guys know anything about any of these. Delirium sounds familiar. Of course, it could be. I don't know if it's the same one or not. So I know I do own movies with this title. Don't know if I can even show that next one. No, we'll skip over that. This is the 1972 Delirium. And then we got Psycho Girls. Slurring my words together. Which, again, the slip looks really interesting here. It just draws you in, makes you want to buy it. And then it usually ends up being terrible. It's what they do, you know. This is from 1986. We got two of them from 86. What else we got? The Demon Rat. This is a double feature, and then no, it must be an alternate title there. This is a VSA release, a Vinegar Syndrome archive. Man, that quality looks just terrible. It's supposed to be all hazy like that. This one's from 1992. Yeah, I don't know anything about any of these titles besides Delirium, if it's the one I'm thinking of. And then you got a zombie 4-issue hard case comic collection. I'm not big on the books and stuff, but this does look pretty cool. But pretty expensive at $75. That's crazy. Then you got some new shirts, stuff like that. They had a new VHS here, but that sold out pretty quick. It's Joe Bob Briggs Blood Harvest VHS. I don't know when this exactly came out. Doesn't say how many there was either. All right, just wanted to cover real quick the Vinegar Syndrome stuff. I'm not even going to go over the partner labels or anything like that on this. Let's jump into the pickups. If I've shown any of these before, I apologize. A lot of these are new stuff for review, so we'll start with those. Just got these in today, unless it delivered late yesterday, and I didn't see it because the box was actually kind of wet sitting on the front porch, which I never think to even check because I don't use that door. But we got a Richard Pryor 2-pack here. Which Way is Up? And the Bingo Long Traveling All-Stars and Motor Kings. Really long-ass title there. I've not seen either one of these, but I enjoy the Richard Pryor movies from back in the day. The ones I have seen. These are both on one disc. This one and the next one are both available July 11th, by the way. You got James Earl Jones and Billy D. Williams in the Bingo one there. And then Richard Pryor playing a bunch of different people in Which Way is Up. Yeah, I don't know much about these. 3 hours and 26 minutes total. Doesn't appear to be any bonus features. These are from 1976 and 1977. Mill Creek is usually pretty bare bones on features and things, but usually priced right. And then also from them, got White Noise 1 and 2. I've seen the first one. I remember enjoying that one quite a bit. I've not seen part 2, but it's got Nathan Fillion in it, or however you say his name. And I'm a big fan of The Rookie Show, so excited to check that one out now that I know who he is. There is a few features on here. You get deleted scenes, hearing is believing, actual EVP sessions, making contact, EVP experts recording the afterlife at home, feature commentary with director and Michael Keaton for the first one. Second one, you get deleted scenes, exploring near-death experience, the making of White Noise 2, and Journey into Madness. So a few features on this release. I know it's glaring like crazy. And these are both on one disc as well with their fancy label there, their fancy disc art. All right, I don't know where to put stuff. All right, these next two came in from Acorn Media International, from AIM Publicity over the UK. These are both Shudder originals. First one is a lot of people love or hate. There's not much in between on this one, and that is Skinamarink. I did a short review over on TikTok for this, and yeah, this is a hard watch to get through. Not because it's like so messed up or scary or anything, but really boring until the last like 30 minutes. I mean, I understand what they were trying to do here. Is basically the point of view from two kids who are trying to find their parents in their house. And during this time, every way out of the house kind of disappears. All the doors, windows, things like that to the outside aren't there anymore. And they eventually start hearing some strange noises, a strange voice telling them that it wants to play and to come here and to do certain things to themselves. It's shot really grainy, really old style filmmaking in the cinematography. Not a whole lot of dialogue in here. A lot of whispering. They throw some subtitles in for you every now and then because you can't really hear what they're saying. It's an hour and 40 minutes long and probably should have been like an hour long, a half hour of them just kind of wandering around and then the last half hour like it is. So it overstays its welcome quite a bit. I can't say that I will watch this one again. If you guys have Shudder, definitely stream it on there first. This is available in the UK on July 3rd. It is available now here in the States. For anyone over the UK wanting to pick this up, it does come out tomorrow, July 3rd. I see what they were trying to do, but it just didn't really work for me. I can't really recommend purchasing this one. Again, definitely stream this one first. Just fell pretty short for me, and just a struggle to get to a point of anything really happening. And then next up is from the same place there, another Shudder release. This is from the director of The Descent and Dog Soldiers, and I was pretty excited for this. This is The Lair, directed by Neil Marshall. This is another one that I thought they were intentionally trying to make like the dialogue bad in this, and they weren't, from what I could gather in the features. Cool concept. You got this woman who kind of crash lands in Afghanistan. She comes across this underground bunker. I believe it was like a Ukrainian bunker, Soviet bunker, something like that. And then she meets up with some American soldiers. They have another British soldier with them, and everyone's accents are kind of all over the place. A lot of people were talking really bad about the main woman in here, about her acting, but the person who plays the major for the American troops, wow. He is one of the worst actors I've seen, at least in this movie. I don't know about other stuff he was in, but in this movie, he was absolutely fucking terrible. So if you want like cheesy, bad dialogue and bad acting with some cool creature effects. I will give them props on the creatures in here, and a lot of stuff in here is practical effects too. Majority of it. The creatures look amazing, actually. They look really, really good. This is available, by the way, in the UK on July 17th. For anyone wanting to check this out over there, again, I recommend streaming this one first on Shudder. It is available here in the US right now on physical media. Just, I thought they were trying to be kind of like a horror comedy, but they really weren't. I mean, they intentionally said some funny things from the characters, but it wasn't supposed to be intentionally bad overall. I kind of thought it was, but yeah, it's just an action, horror movie where the creatures are half human, half alien, from some like government experiments, things like that. And it's okay if you guys just want a cheesy, fun watch. Again, definitely stream it first. I can't recommend going out and purchasing it right away, but it wasn't boring. It was pretty entertaining, at least. Austin, what's going on? Thank you for joining in. Yeah. Theatrical cut only being 4K for Night Read seems to be the way they're going with things. I know we got a director's cut for the Evil Dead 4K, but other than that, a lot of them have been just 4K releases for the theatrical versions of a lot of these movies they're redoing 4Ks for. Yeah. You were going back to Skinamarink. Yeah, it was a good concept, just poorly executed. And the pacing was just an issue for me. Trying to keep your interest is where they struggled. All right. Some more stuff for review here. Got this in from Viavision. This is Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. Of course, I did a full review here on YouTube for this. This is available now, by the way, for you Halloween completionists that just have to have every copy out there. You can order direct from Viavision imprint for these next few if you want, or you can order from Orbit DVD, Diabolic DVD, places like that here in the U.S. as well. Pretty cool slipcase. I dig the artwork. You do get theatrical and unrated director's cuts for both, and you get the 4.5 hour documentary here, This Michael Lives, which I did not have because I only had these on the 10-disc Screen Factory set, and that is not including that. It is in the 15-disc set and some other versions, but not in the one that I owned. So now I at least have that. So you have the unrated cuts on their own disc, and then you have the theatrical cuts both on one disc. But plenty of features on here. Nothing new, no new transfer or anything. But it is a nice little set to have, especially if you guys don't own these at all. There is, again, tons of features on here. Like I said in that review I did, I still enjoy the first one quite a bit. Part 2 has a lot of issues. Still a decently fun watch, but I just can't really get into it. Definitely check out that full review if you haven't. All right. I have not seen the sequel to The Gate. I don't know if I have that or not. I love the first one, though. All right, next up from them, this is from the imprint side of things. We have Damage from 1992 with Jeremy Irons and Juliette Binoche, or however you say her last name. This was a pretty interesting one. It mainly deals with Jeremy Irons' character is a member of Parliament over in the UK, and he starts to have an affair with his son's fiance. Well, she's not his fiance at the beginning, but does become that. Just his girlfriend at first. And then they're having this affair, and then she even agrees to marry his son, even after this has started. And he wants more than just the sexual part of the relationship. He wants, a real relationship with her. And I will say the adult scenes in this are not erotic at all. They are very weird and just, I don't know. They're just very odd sex scenes in here that don't really do it for you. But I will say she is absolutely gorgeous in this, and you do see a lot of her in this. That Juliette Binoche, or however you say her last name. Here is the inside artwork. But yeah, they got that going on, and they're trying to keep everything a secret. And of course, he can't be found out, or it's going to affect his job and stuff, as he's married as well. And it does come a point where things are found out. I'm not going to say what happens when things are found out, but it's not good. The acting in this from Jeremy Irons wasn't that great, which is weird because he's a really good actor. Of course, he took over the role of Alfred in the Batman stuff. It's okay. I believe this is streaming on some services. If you guys want to check it out streaming first, the quality, of course, is great. I mean, Imprint does a fantastic job with their transfers, and there is features on here as well. You get an interview with the editor. You get Professor Hugo Frey on Damage, a 2023 feature on that. You get a vintage production cast and crew making of with Jeremy Irons and character director. And you get one-on-one with Louis Malle featurette. It's a decent watch. I believe it's about 2 hours long. Yeah, an hour and 51 minutes. Just not a high recommendation, but it was okay overall. Irons was awesome in Die Hard 3. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it. Like I say, I'm a big fan of Jeremy Irons, but the first scene that they were together in this, he makes like the most, I'm not even going to try to recreate it, but when he finishes, the noise that he makes is just hilariously bad. And it's just uncomfortable to try to watch them do what they're doing because it feels so unnatural, and I don't know. It's supposed to be like erotic scenes, and it's just not. But it's a movie, and it's out there if you want to watch it. It's not terrible. It's a decent one-time watch. And then this one actually surprised me of how good it was, and I can't believe I didn't know anything about this story, this true story that happened back in the 1700s. This is The Bounty with Mel Gibson and Anthony Hopkins. You also got Liam Neeson in here, Laurence Olivier, Daniel Day-Lewis, just all kinds of really notable actors in this. And this was absolutely fantastic. I really, really enjoyed this one a lot. I know there's been other renditions of this story about Captain Bligh and what's his name? Christian, the Mel Gibson character. I forget his full name. Was it Fletcher Christian or something like that? But really, really good performances from everyone. I think Mel Gibson's character probably could have been played by pretty much anyone, but Anthony Hopkins in this was absolutely amazing. I always enjoy his work. This is a very, very nice set from Imprint with the nice hard box. And you get the film itself, and there is actually a vintage making of on here. And then you get a whole nother disc full of features, which I did watch the making of. I have not delved into the second disc, but I definitely will because I'm pretty intrigued by this story. You get this nice booklet as well. I love their box sets. I think they're absolutely amazing. Of course, this is about the captain losing his ship to the crew, basically, after they visit Tahiti on this island. And Mel Gibson's character falls in love with one of the locals there, and kind of mutiny starts after that, after they leave there to sail elsewhere. Christian has other plans. Mel Gibson's character has other plans and wants to go back to the island, mainly for the woman that he fell in love with. And they set the captain and his men off on their own, and they have to try to find some land, survive, get back to the UK. Really, really good film, though. You can't see that. But you do get on the special features disc, you get a faded ship, documentary surrounding the construction of the Bounty replica ship and the early development of the film. In Bly's wake, a documentary charting the voyage from New Zealand to Tahiti to deliver the Bounty replica for shooting the film. A Desperate Enterprise directing the Bounty, interview with the director, a long, hard voyage adapting Mutiny on the Bounty featurette, Limits of Endurance, scoring the Bounty, Making Waves, feature-length documentary with members of the Bounty film crew, Mixing Waves, an interview with dubbing mixer John Hayward and Robin O'Donoghue, Voyage of Our Own, an interview with second unit cameraman, and a turbulent journey, the making of the Bounty. So tons and tons of features on here, and I really recommend this one. I enjoyed this one way more than I thought I would. It starts off a little bit slow, but once they get to Tahiti, it really picks up from there. Lots of women with no tops on and things like that. And again, Anthony Hopkins did absolutely fantastic in this. And watching some of the features, it was interesting that they had a lot of trouble on set. It's kind of like those cursed films documentaries they have out there for the horror films. Some really bad things happened on set on the exact day that the mutiny started in real life. That exact day that happened. Kind of interesting, but yeah, I really, really recommend this one. I think this one is on Tubi right now, if I remember correctly. If you guys want to check it out there for free, definitely do so. Of course, you're not going to have the quality of this release. This looks absolutely amazing, sounds great. The cinematography on this movie is just absolutely amazing as well. And the costumes look great. Everyone just does a really good job. I can't believe I hadn't heard of this movie. There was like 4 or 5 other renditions of this story, and of course based upon a novel as well. But I'm curious to check out some of the other tellings of this. Yeah, definitely check it out, man. If you like historical pieces and stories of ships and just great cinematography, I think you'll really enjoy this one. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get going, but once they hit that island, it really picks up from there. All right, that's the end of the review stuff. Let's dive into the regular pickups, and then I will have a couple codes to give away as well. I did the unboxing for this. I don't think I showed them in the last update. Of course, did get the Creepshow 4K from Scream Factory. They do have reverse art underneath there. Definitely check out that unboxing if you haven't. I'm not going to go over everything again here. And then I did get the alternate slip with that as well. I just threw it on an empty case so it can sit on the shelf. And of course, it has the Prism sticker inside the case there somewhere. I didn't buy much myself. Most of the stuff was review stuff. I just can't afford to keep up like I used to. Shit's just getting expensive. It costs too much to live. Yeah, we need part 2 in 4K, definitely. I'm kind of surprised they didn't release part 3 in 4K just because. Of course, I had to pick up Evil Dead Rise. I've not watched this yet. I'll probably do that tonight, actually. I've been watching all that stuff for review lately. I haven't got a chance to watch this, but I'm pretty much caught up on that besides the stuff that came in today. So I'll probably take a break from the review stuff and check this out tonight. I've heard kind of mixed things about this. Some people aren't too happy with the ending on it, but unfortunately, I don't have the code to give to you guys. That went to a friend of mine, but I do have the next 2 codes to give away. Of course, there's not many people in here, so we'll see. I might just make this a not in-stream giveaway. All right, I did pick up the new Ant-Man and the Wasp on accident. I wasn't actually going to grab this, but I forgot to decline my Disney Movie Club title for the month, and this showed up, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Damn it. Yeah, so now I have this, which is fine. I have all the other Marvel and DC movies in 4K, so Well, most of them, anyways. I think I'm missing a couple, but I do try to keep up on these. So I do have this now. I may or may not watch it. I hear it's not very good at all. I haven't even watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, so I probably need to do that first, right? But I do have that code to give away. And then we have Vacation on 4K. I went with this over the Steelbook. I like this artwork a little bit better than the Steelbook, just the classic artwork on that one. I thought this one popped a little bit more. And I don't really need a Steelbook for Vacation, But I will have this code to give away, the same artwork underneath, same with Evil Dead. So if you guys are interested in these codes, like I said, there's not many people in here right now, so I will just let this run. Comment on this video if you guys are interested in winning these codes, and one person will get them both. Don't comment here on the live stream. Comment after the stream's over on the actual video. And I will try to hop on here sometime soon and draw a winner for these two. All right, that's it for the movies. Go ahead and show the stuff that I already showed. This guy, I forgot about this guy. I did pick this up before the convention and did not show it last video, but I did get this Chucky bobblehead. A lot of people don't like his hair. It says it looks like braids or something. But I thought he was cool. You got the base there. You got the axe down there. Holding the knife and everything. I thought it was cool. This is one of those hand-painted bobbleheads. It comes in a box like that I got from Target, I do believe. I think you can find them at Walmart and stuff too. But I thought he was cool. Something different for the Chucky collection. And then, of course, the stuff that I picked up from the convention. If you guys haven't checked out that video, I will show that stuff again real quick. I'm trying not to drop this guy here because the stuff's not really attached, but I did get that Crypt Keeper. Very, very awesome detail on the book there. The chair comes off, the desk just comes off. But I thought he was really cool. Of course, handmade with clay and hand painted and everything. Try not to drop that. I'd be really upset. And he did come with a little badge, the Crypt Keeper from HBO's Tales from the Crypt. And then got the puzzle box that I still can't open. Apparently you're supposed to take a screwdriver or something and move this to unlock it or something, but I'm really afraid I'm gonna scratch it all up, and I can't get this thing to open for nothing. You guys can get these on Amazon as well for $20-25. If you guys are interested in picking this up. It does have some good weight to it and cool display piece. It comes with the stand here that it sits on. So it looks cool sitting, on display, even though you can't get the damn thing open. Oh, I forgot too. Imprint was nice enough to send over this mug for James Caan in The Gambler. So a lot of other people got this as well. Was not expecting this, and they were cool enough to include that in the last set of review copies. So thank you to Imprint. You guys are awesome. Very, very cool. What do you think Scream will announce their October releases? Probably, I don't know. Maybe The Burning on 4K. Wait, no. We already had The Burning on 4K, don't we? Do we? Fuck, I don't even know what they've released. It'll probably be something weird. Be cool if we got a Dolls 4K. I don't know. All 3 sleepaway camps on 4K in a set. Hopefully RoboCop 2 and Demon Knight. I'd be okay with both Tales from the Crypts on 4K. Both the Tales from the Crypts movies. Yeah, that did seem kind of random. I don't know. They must have had overstock of them or something. I don't know. I've seen some other reviewers get them as well. Did get also these 2 little guys here from They Live. We got the Alien and we got Nada here. These are from Paints and Peoples. If you guys want to check out Paints and Peoples on social media, definitely do so. These guys are pretty cheap and they're pretty easy to display. They kind of just fit anywhere. I got quite a few of those now from different conventions. Same booth, but yeah, at least the first one. Like I said, I don't think they have the rights to 2 and 3. So, and then of course the figures again that I picked up was the Art the Clown, Bloodbath, pretty cool one there, and then the Mel Alien from They Live. You guys know I love They Live, so finally found one in good shape. The ones I see in stores aren't very good ever. Like the cards are always jacked up. And then I was going back and watching some of the video. I was saying they didn't have the Otis one for the House of Thousand Corpses one, but they did have it at that booth, and I completely looked over. So I'm gonna need to get that. We have the Professor here. These are the new Trick or Treat Studios figures, and then we have Baby and Fish Boy. Of course, I already had Spalding before. They released Spalding first, and then released all these. And then Dr. Satan here as well. And then you open these up, and each figure contains a piece of Tiny that you can open up and put Tiny together. Wish they'd just release it by itself because I'm not opening these. All right, get this stuff over here. So if there was more people in the stream today, I would give away those codes now. But I wouldn't feel right doing that with this amount of people. I've skipped the Dennis Miller Crypt movie. Always heard it's bad. Billy Zane makes Demon Knight fun. I like Bordello of Blood. I think it's fun. I actually like it better than Demon Knight for whatever reason. Yeah, I still have mine too with the slips for the sleepaway camps. I don't know if they'll ever get the rights back to that or not. All right. Did I have anything else? I think that's it for the pickups and stuff. Like I said, if you guys are interested in winning the codes for Ant-Man and Vacation, leave a comment on this video saying you want to enter, and next video I will draw the winner for those. I expect a lot of people to be in here, but more than this would have been cool. But anyways, let's jump over to Severin's site because I haven't been on Severin's site in a really long time until I saw that they had announced a special slipcover for the last horror film. Is the Maniac 2 unofficial slipcover. Maniac from 1981 is one of my favorite movies as well. I love Maniac. I think it's a fucking masterpiece. And I know this isn't actually Maniac 2. I know it's the unofficial sequel or whatever because you do have the same cast back in here, Joe Spinell and Caroline Munro. But it's not an intentional sequel to Maniac. I do really want to get this, but what's this 49 right now? I thought it said 55 earlier. But still, $50 for this is really high, and I am fucking broke. So I know I'm going to miss out on this and be kicking myself. I probably need to just order it because I really want this slipcover. They showed it somewhere without the censored stuff on there. I've never seen this movie. It looks pretty good though. I love Joe Spinell. I think he's great. This is one I'm definitely wanting to get. I don't know if I can right now. The Stepfather could use. I've never seen The Stepfather. I've seen the remake, which was terrible. I've never seen the original. The bundle is sold out, by the way, for the if you guys were interested in the last horror film bundle there for $89, that is gone. But you can still apparently order the movie itself or the Everything is Everything bundle for $350 if you really want the plush doll of Joe and the pen and all that good stuff. I don't think it's similar to Maniac. No, they just call it the unofficial sequel because it's the same cast and came right after that one. Caroline Williams for an interview. I know she was in the second one, but it would still be. Oh, for Stepfather. Oh, getting tired already. This heat is just draining me. The only other one I was thinking about picking up is Nightmare. I believe this is also Nightmare in a Damaged Brain, which I do have from another, I think, 88 Films or something. But this is the 4K edition. Yeah, $55 though. That is insane. Yeah, that's the cover I'm more familiar with right here. $50 for a 4K is just that's a lot. I thought Scream Factory was crazy with like $35. 50 is just really, really pushing it. I mean, you do get tons of features and everything on here, but I don't know if I can pay that. I'm not sure if I've even seen this. If I have, it's been a really long time. So I don't know if it's something I even need on 4K. There's a lot of movies called like Nightmare or Nightmares and things like that back in the 80s. You got The Psychic here on 4K as well. I do remember this cover here. This is a Fulci film here. $55 again, though. That's just Jesus. I mean, what happened? When I first started doing YouTube many years ago, I don't even know how long now. It was like, 20, $25. All right, we can swing that, but $55 a release now is just fucking insane. I mean, I know their cost is going up too to be able to make these and do the slips and everything else, but Jesus, this is getting ridiculous. And we got Bad Biology 4K here. Oh, this is from Frank Henenlotter. That's the one that they do a lot of movies for over on what's the fucking company? I can't. I'm drawing a blank right now. Yeah, they're strapped for cash, man. $40 for a movie was wildly available. Yeah. Buying them from elsewhere, not directly from the company, is probably a cheaper route to go. I mean, I do like to support the companies directly, but it's just insane. And I don't know anything about this one at all. I mean, that obviously looks like something there. It's okay. This one looks pretty interesting, though. I'm not even going to show that one. All right. I don't know anything about this whatsoever. It's only 84 minutes long. I was trying to find a year. They don't put the year down there like Vinegar Syndrome does. I don't know. Don't know this title whatsoever. And then what else we got? Private Crimes. Okay, these are just Blu-rays, so these are $28. That's more reasonable. Don't know anything about this one either. Okay, that tells me a lot right there. Yep, with the up close of the cat there. Yep, thank you. I just can't afford to like blind buy all this shit anymore. This is a Sergio Martino film, so at least I'm familiar with that name there. Apparently, it's more than one movie. Okay, it's 351 minutes. Trying to find what else included here. I don't know. The way their shit's set up is weird. Even buying them from Best Buy would be cheaper. Yeah, especially if you're a whatever member at Best Buy. Pay for the Beastmaster and Rad because they didn't have the options. Yeah, sometimes you have to buy directly, and that's the case with like to be able to get that slipcover for it to be called Maniac 2 with the awesome artwork. It's the only way you can get it is directly from the website. So, the sensual story of O. I mean, this is only $25. I think they got everything blurred out here. So yeah, they got stars over everything. I don't know. I'm not buying just every Severin release like I was there for a bit. She's saying "oh" right there. So $25 though, so that's good. We got the inconfessable orgies of Emmanuel. I'm not even going to click on that one. I'm just going to leave that one alone. But it's $25. We got Journey to the Center of the Earth. This one looks pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll grab this one. It's only $20. This is a Severin Kids line, which I didn't even know they were doing anymore. They only have a couple releases for that. And looks pretty fun. Looks like a good time for $20. I haven't been on this site in a really long time. You can get the novelization of Nightmare as well. And then yeah. And then that's what it looks like if it's on the ground or something. All right, cool. Which is $15. What else have they been? I don't really care about the pen, so I'm not going to do anything with those. That's all the new stuff, though. Even though I would like that Joe Spinell pen, just because it's Joe Spinell. All right. Screen Factory charging $35, $40 for Creep Show on their site, not including shipping. Yeah, you gotta spend $50 or more to get free shipping. But you do get, at least ordering directly, you get the posters and the Prism sticker and, all that stuff. So at least you get something extra buying directly. So what's on the sale? Let's see. Somerset pre-orders. You can get all these bundles and shit too. I'm over all these bundles. Where's the sell part? Man, I haven't been on here in a while. I missed out on all these releases. Extraterrestrial Visitors, Drowning by Numbers, Bad News, the complete comic strip. I don't know what a lot of this shit is. New box set that came out that I completely passed over. Danza Macabre, Volume 1. Got to get that Birdemic set, though. I've not seen any of them, but I feel like I've seen them all by watching other videos about how bad they are. You got a Cell on Violent Streets box set. That one might be pretty cool. Umberto Lindsay? Destroyer, what's going on, man? Probably about done. I'm probably about done with this stream. I don't know. I need to find something to go do. But it's just so hot out. I don't feel like going out there. I don't know. You know what? Screw it. Let's just give them away. I'm just going to give them both to one winner. Since, Destroyer came in asking for codes. And there's a few of you in here now. All right, let's just do it. If you guys want the codes for Ant-Man and Vacation, let me know. We'll just do this now so I don't have to come back and announce the winners soon. Let me know in the comments on here, guys, on the stream. If you guys want to transfer these codes, if I get enough people, then we'll draw them now. That Joe Spinell was good-hearted, low-level mob boss, and Rocky. So right now it's just Destroyer. Destroyer's the only one. Plainview. I don't even need the will for the amount of names that's going to be in here. Right, it's 50-50 right now. I only got 2 people. Only got 2 people wanting the codes. Ant-Man, Vacation, digital copies. If you guys want them, let me know. I'll just flip a coin at this point. I'll give a few minutes here. Just 2 people. Hey, it makes it easy on me. All right. Let's see. See if I just between you two. Huh. Oh wow! I happen to have a coin here too. One each. One each. All right. I mean that works. I just got to figure out who wants what the most. So, all right. I tell you what. Let's do this. Since Plainview is a Patreon supporter, I will let Plainview get first choice. How's that? So, Plainview, which one you want? I think that's fair. I think that's fair enough. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people out doing other stuff right now. So, Plainview, pick your code, man. Oh, I think that's fair. I think that's fair, Destroyer. It's the best thing I can come up with right now. Got to have some perk. Oh, he's letting you pick, Destroyer. You go ahead, man. Maniac 2 would have been amazing. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, I'm a big fan of the first Maniac. Even the remake of Maniac is really good with Elijah Wood. He's letting you pick, Destroyer. Go ahead. Ant-Man or Vacation? You choose. All right. must be tough choice. Oh, Daniel wants in now too. Oh, you guys got competition. There's three people now. I'm gonna have to go to the will. Put Daniel in. All right. Well, there's three people. Let's spin the reel the wheel real quick. First one gets first choice. Second one gets the other one. All right. Make it easier. Three people. All right. We gotta redo it. We gotta redo it. We got another entry in. You're not gonna see who the winner was. We got Jack the Ripper joined in. Oh, and I'm not gonna tell you who would have won. Make it a little more interesting. Still gonna do it the same way though. There's only two codes. All right. Looks like everyone wants vacation. All right. 4 makes it worth it. Let's go back. All right. Still, whoever's first gets first choice. All right. Anyone else before I spin it this time? If you want to enter for the codes for Ant-Man and Vacation 4Ks, let me know before I spin this. Why? People joined in before it was over, man. Trying to be as fair as possible. Don't leave anybody out. All right. You didn't almost get a code. Yeah, you almost did. Yep. People joined in late. All right, let's go. No one else joined. All right, maybe you got first choice, but you're off there. And the second code goes to You still got a code. You still got a code. Destroyer. All right. So it's still you two, even though two more people joined. All right. Still works out. All right. So hit me up on Instagram, guys, and figure out what codes you guys want. I know Destroyer, you wanted vacation. All right. So, all right. That's going to do it for this stream, guys. Go find something to do. As always, peace, love, happiness to all y'all. And later.